Hi, everyone. Welcome to part 4 of my adoption story. One of the things that was challenging for me growing up as an adopted child was the fact that I didn't look like anybody. I didn't share any features with my family. Um, and even though I knew I was loved, I always had this feeling of not quite fitting in. And not just um, in looks, but in demeanor, in my personality, in my mannerisms, it didn't match with my family. When I was younger, we actually used to drive through the town that I was born in pretty often, and I would find myself searching faces for familiarity. Um, Anyone that looked like me, that shared my hair, that shared my face shapes, shared anything that resembled me. Even from a young age, I always had a curiosity as to where I came from and who I was. Another thing I struggled with was sometimes, I can't remember like specific people or anything, it doesn't matter. But growing up, telling my story, not really telling my story, but saying, I was adopted, and having people doubt me and literally call me a liar that I wasn't adopted, I was lying. That's not true. And I could never understand why. Like, why would I lie about something like that? I guess it was confusing to me and painful. It hurt my feelings to be called a liar, because I couldn't understand something that I knew was my truth, why that was so unbelievable to some people. Sometimes those moments were really tough for me, and I think in a way I learned to keep my story guarded. And looking back now, those moments I feel had a part in shaping me to the person I am today. So, have any of you who were adopted, um, have you faced similar challenges in your life? I'd really like to hear um, what you faced, what you went through, and your thoughts and feelings on that. So, I'm keeping it kind of short and sweet today, but my story doesn't stop here. So, stay tuned for the next part.